Time to make a change.
You got this great rap.
Yeah,
That's one of the best songs that made.
really, you think so?
Yeah, you see him talking down here?
I guess that we can relate to that, right? Anyway, we're gonna get our show started. All right, what's up, everybody? It's your BFF Majungaray, and to my right is the one and only Mr. HarveyLee, and together we make up the show Inna City Blu. Yeah, we like that. We bring you subjects from your backyard, around the nation, and our news, right? That's what we do. That's what we do. So let me give you the rundown of what we're going to talk about tonight. Our first subject is going to be about Eddie Murphy and his noble deed, right? So we're going to talk about that. We're going to also go over into New Jersey, where we have an educator who's not quite educating the kids the way she should be.
I think she was doing a great job.
You think she was doing a great job? You would think she was doing a great job, okay. And then also we have out in Philadelphia, some co-workers gone mad. We're going to discuss that and what it is to be in the workplace in this day and age.
Niggas gone wild.
Niggas gone wild. Wow. All right. And then we're going to also bring you our final story. It's going to be about a mother and daughter pair. We want to know what this mom is teaching this young lady, or what has she taught her?
How to fight, man.
How to fight, that's what it is. But first, you all know what we do. We get down and we get dirty, and we do our spit. That's called What Harvey Gonna Say. And in this segment, Harvey comments on things that we get from Facebook, from Instagram, from our emails, from our Twitter, social media. Yeah, I like that. Thank you. I was running it down, but I guess social media is the pot of everything. Right? He trying to upstage me. It's okay.
Get upstage in there. I'm wheelchair.
So, without further ado, we have this little spit that we got from off of Instagram. Is what it was?
I think so.
And the question is posed, and it's saying, knowing what you know now, would you pick cotton for $250 an hour? So Harvey, what you gonna say about that?
First off, I think the question is blasphemy. You ask me to pick God, I'll give you, you can ask me to pick God for $5,000. My response is gonna be, you ask me that again, and I got something for that ass.
What, the vodka?
It ain't about them. You know how disrespectful that is. And I know some people like, well, it's money this, money that. Your dignity got to come into play at some point in time in your life. And this is going to make a lot of people mad. This is the same thing with strippers. You going to stand up and down a pole.
Wait a minute now.
Let niggas see your asshole.
But y'all run
For a
the
couple of dollars. You right. That ain't my thing. That is her thing.
But you run the sin, so you can't be the pot called the kettle black.
I'm not sliding up and down the pole. Nobody taught me better than that.
Would you slide it down?
No, for nothing in the world. I don't get my balls in the ground. I'm not sliding up and down the pole for nothing, baby. Picking cotton. I mean, some people would say, well, it's $250 an hour. We know I can do with that money. But we all know slaves who went through hell to pick cotton and got beat, killed, and everything else. And it's just, I mean, there's a lot of times it seems like, because you throw money at something,
Right.
it erases the bad behind
It
it.
erases the bad
Well, I'm making this much money doing this.
But let me say this. That's just like telling a guy or a girl, I'm just saying this, that says they find it hard to find a good job, and they say because the white man is keeping me down. But everybody says, quit using that as an excuse, the white man keeping you down. You should be able to find you a job. So now, you're saying don't pick cotton for $250 because your ancestors and the slaves back in the day, they were forced into doing that. That's the same thing. So you're saying, in essence, don't make a living. But you can tell somebody, don't use that old cliche, the white man is keeping me down. But yet, I don't want you to pick cotton for $250 $250 an hour because of what happened in our ancestors. But that's a different time. It's different times.
There's some white people want to pick cotton for $250 an hour, go right in.
So what's the difference between them picking it? Some of the white people that are picking it, some of their ancestors may not have had slaves. So what is the difference?
That ain't got nothing to do with it. You're not telling you. If picking cotton, you black and your head was happy as hell. You ran on some jogging pants with no gym shoes and a button-down shirt. There's no reason in the world for anybody to pose this question to another black person. If you want to pose it to some Mexicans.
No, so what you saying? That's not fair.
Anybody that's not black. You don't know.
You can't say that. That's not fair. You can't say. Don't say it to black people. Say it to me.
That's what we doing. Is it about my segment with Joe?
I can't even come up with a word. You stumped me right now. But I'm not saying it is your segment. It is. But I have to put some input in. Because what I'm saying is, you can't say that. Don't ask blacks, but ask all the other ethnic groups. But don't ask the black people if they want to pick out.
If somebody came to here right now while we doing this, like here, we got some fried chicken, eat it while y'all doing it. You gonna do it?
Damn right. Give me 2 legs and save me a wing for later. Yes, I'm gonna do it. What are you talking about? I love chicken. You know, what did you say? If they stop selling chicken, it's gonna be an uproar. Come on.
I'm not gonna eat chicken on camera in front of a bunch of folks.
Why not?
Because that's what they
expecting us to eat chicken.
Exactly.
Is that what you mean? Look.
Then a salad of watermelon on the side there with some sweet tea.
You know what? We need to.
We play basketball there.
You know what?
You
know what? We're gonna move on because you.
What is this?
It's just. You just taking this to the bridge. You just went all the way out. You taking this to the bridge. But I understand where you're coming from.
Right.
But you can't look. You can't. Now you can respect the past because I'm pretty sure some of the slaves that if they were living, I mean I'm pretty sure it's still some living, would say, yeah, I picked the cotton for $250. Who are you to tell me not to do that? I understand.
Well, $250, you look about horse and carry some porch and a goddamn cabin to live in. Now today, you ain't gonna find no cotton fields today.
Well,
you know, man, the Walgreens on that base, cotton picking.
You know what? That's not fun. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna move on.
What that mouth do?
What that mouth do? You know what? That was a bop. We can hit you with the bop gun. Yeah, with the bop gun. That was a bop gun moment. So let's just move on because Harvey, he's very controversial. You guys know that. He's gonna be giving it to you raw and uncut. Respect his gangster. That's all.
I like it raw too. Girls like it raw.
Hey, we're not gonna do
We're
that.
not talking about that.
Right, we're not gonna do. We're gonna keep it low key now. Okay, we're gonna. Please excuse him. My pastor may be looking at this now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, so now we're gonna go into this Eddie Murphy skit. Apparently, Saturday Night Live for their 40th anniversary wanted him to do a little skit regarding Bill Cosby and the trouble that he's having in the media now. You know what's going on. I don't need to elaborate on that. But Eddie Murphy declined to do it. He says, no, I'm not gonna kick a man while he's down. I think that was a noble gesture. I think that shows the integrity of him. And I also think that shows that money can't buy everything.
Exactly
You're not
what
gonna
we
make
were
me,
just talking about.
right, you're not gonna, no, that's different, that's
I'm
different.
not gonna pick cotton for $250.
Did you go back to that?
I'm not
Did
doing
you really go back to the what I was
everything he
saying?
said. I'm not gonna shit on one of my mentors
Right, that's
for the
different.
sake of comedy. It's
For
the
the sake of
same
comedy.
thing.
Oh, so you're saying don't pick the cotton for the sake of making it out?
Exactly.
I'm not
I'm not
gonna
gonna
argue
make
with you about that.
Cosby
I just think
for the
Eddie
sake of
Murphy,
some comedy.
Eddie Murphy, I think that was a noble thing that
Very
you
noble.
did, and I'm pretty sure Bill Cosby was very appreciative of that as well. So I just wanted to mention that because you won't find it. It's rare. You know, people want to make that almighty dollar. I get what you're saying, but still at the same time, $250 for a whole person.
That would have been just like black on black crime.
Black and
And
black.
people say what they want to say about Eddie Murphy, about some of the stuff he was getting involved in or he did. But one thing he's proven to me by doing this is that he's a friend And
Stand
he
up.
has integrity.
He's a stand
To
up.
a point.
To a point. You have to throw that in there.
Yeah.
You just can't give him his woes and compliments without the to the point.
Well, you're right about the boys.
We don't know that.
Allegedly.
We're not gonna discuss
I
that
think
because
they
we
back
don't
there.
know that. You know
I'm sorry,
what?
don't
You're
get
gonna
me
get us
straight.
cussed out
I'm in a
and
wheelchair.
but I'm gonna ride with you.
Much like that. I'm sorry.
Did you just say, why do you always use that wheelchair as an excuse? Stop using that as an excuse. You don't wanna get pushed out of that wheelchair, then you should be talking crazy. Right? Look, he quiet now. Yes, you're an idiot. Okay, well, so.
Okay.
Did I call you? I meant that see, you know what, it's the delivery of the insult.
Okay.
Idiot, what I meant was a funny person, people know that. Now, you say, you idiot, then it's the delivery, right? Okay.
Never know. Eddie Murphy,
Thank you.
between you and Suge Knight.
You the best of the two.
Suge Knight, I said, this work is great.
He's still skinny, Suge Knight, going to jail, you can't do nothing to you. What you gonna do, hide? Well, you went to use that as excuse. Yeah. No.
All right.
Let's
So
move
big
on.
up to Eddie Murphy.
Big up Steady Murphy, yes, that was a noble thing. You get a hand clap from the Inner City Blu.
Yes, this next topic, ooh, wait.
Oh my
Any
God.
man, any child, and daughter of the Lord.
You know what? I really don't want to talk about it because I myself think it's disgusting.
So
we have this.
She got a kid.
Oh my God. Yeah, she cute. That means she should have gotten somebody her age. So apparently.
That got to be a professional.
Apparently, this young lady in this clip that we have here, she's a New Jersey teacher, a single mother of 2 young children. Nicole Dufault is her name. She allegedly had sex with
not one,
several children, 2 young,
not 3,
it said,
not 4, not 5. She had 6 men.
Can I get up? Can I get this spiel up?
Get it out.
Ugly, don't do that. Let me get what the mouth do. Let me get my spiel.
Literally what that mouth do. And this is the great yes. Talk about.
Okay. Let me get it out.
That's what she said.
Okay, so apparently, this teacher, an educator, having sex with 2 young boys, ages 14, 15, I believe it was, yeah, it says 2, one of the boys. So 2 young children.
But 6
now
in all.
it was 6 in total.
6 in total.
Yeah, you're right. It says 6 different students, ages 14 and 15, having sex with them in the school and in her car. And you know, nowadays kids with these cell phones, they videotape this young lady doing all sorts of things. I don't want to, get in depth because that's not what it's about. But what is teaching kids coming to?
Teaching about safe sex. I don't know what class you was teaching, but
so you're condoning that.
I'm not condoning it. It's a double standard.
What's the double
because
standard?
Because if this was a man having sex, I'd be mad. But a 14, 15-year-old girl, I ain't gonna say I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, okay.
But I know when I was 14, 15.
You would have loved to have sex with your
I had a couple teachers.
You would have got down with it?
They was 35. They took me out. No. Yes.
You would have loved to be
Man, I said, Mama, I'm in trouble. I got to stay out of school again. Yes. Again.
That's a man for you. But you know what? She messed up her career. I think she was 9 years. And she had children.
Yeah, kids.
And you can't. That's not a good. You're not a good role model when you're doing things like that. I think that it has to be something more internally.
It has to be.
Because them young men can't be that dapper where you a 35-year-old. They do look different nowadays.
They still wearing their chicken up, these young boys running around here.
Yeah.
Chest up their head.
Yeah. But you have to know. You have to know your boundaries. I said something, but I'm saying you have to know your boundaries as an adult.
Then they got the mysterious commercial. Then the ladies
we're not going to do that, everybody. Please excuse me. Disclaimer.
The one thing I would say about the situation, she wasn't smart. Because she wasn't smart for doing it, but she also let them videotape her.
She had,
and you know
yeah, but you know, the boys to them, that's something, but.
Right, but you as a teacher, the 35-year-old, look like, y'all can't videotape.
But this this lady had to block all the wrong out in order to say, you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. That's what it is. I'm just gonna do this, and that's just what it is.
Yeah, she
had something
she
happen.
might have been hurt, like really hurt by me.
Either that, or she wanted to. You know what? It could have been that she has the control. You know, she's the one in control versus somebody always being in control of her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's what predators do. The being in control is what predators do. Predator. You prey on 14, 15 year, which they know what's happening, but still, you're an adult. You should know better. That's what you get is what you get. Now, not only if you go to jail, your children are going to suffer. So you're not looking at the long-term damage. You're just looking at the, I want what I want right now. You know, your children have to grow up with that. And trust me, they're going to talk about it like a dog.
From the window to the wall.
No, we're not going to do that. But what we are going to do is move on to our next story. Can we do that?
We can do that.
All right. So apparently this young man here, they played a prank on him.
He's from Africa.
He looks like he's from Africa.
Nigeria, some who say back looking at us.
Oh my God, we're not gonna do that. His name is Peter John Atom. 18.
You got no first name?
He's got about like 5 of them. Peter Jock. So he's 32. He's working at a meat processing plant over in Philadelphia. And apparently one of his coworkers, this young man, Danny Vasquez, 25-year-old, played a trick on him the day before. So what happened was Danny, you know how you get ready to sit in your chair and somebody pulled the chair from under you and you fall? So I take it that Mr. Peter didn't like that. So the following day, he comes to work. He stabs Danny to death. And that was that. So now police, when they have apprehended him, he was in the shed with self-inflicted wounds. And he had a suicide note that said, and I quote, I see you in hell, a life for a life. So he knew what he did was wrong. But I guess he figured, I'm going to commit suicide. I know I'm going to go to hell, but what do you think? What if he had already been on the edge, or either embarrassment?
There has to
more in depth.
Yeah, I mean, this has to be more than just this one isolated incident.
Right. Yeah.
Because I mean, just put him in the chair. Yeah, then you come back and kill the guy. I mean.
For a prank.
Yeah, I mean, we don't know exactly.
Right.
But it's a little extreme to me because I'm figuring it was me. You know, I might fight the guy on site after he did it. But we'll
you mean fight like a physical
fight?
fight?
Yeah, if you snap my cheek up and I fall and people laugh and I'm getting up like, you know, what's that? Well, I ain't getting up back. But 2 years ago, before the accident, you put my cheek from under me back.
You just pull from a bundle.
Yeah, I'm fishing water. But I would have gotten up and we would have gotten into it. I'm going to kill nobody over that.
Well,
you know, yeah, I mean, you.
It all depends on how much anger you have bottled up. You don't know what you would do. You don't know what you would do at that time. You don't know what you would do. You say that now, but you don't know what's the trigger of you killing someone.
Situations like that, we like to play around and crack jokes. And what I've come to find out is that if you don't know a person well enough, some of the things you say that you would do around your friends and your family,
you can't do that.
You can't do it.
You can't do that. Everybody's doesn't take your jokes the way you take your jokes. And everybody doesn't think everything you like is what they like. You know what I mean? So you have to know that. But I just really think that this gentleman, looking at him, looking at the clip, he may have been picked on because he was from somewhere else, or either they probably always play pranks on each other, but this particular day he didn't want to be bothered. You know how it is. Wow, you put emphasis on this.
Your wife will tell you need to be back home when you leave work because this is stuff that we got to do. Okay, I ain't coming back home from work for real.
Wow, he's single, ladies. If you guys want his phone number up, be sure to put it up in front of you.
You don't want my phone number.
No, we do not condone domestic violence. Harvey's a jokester, you guys know that.
I can find a box of credit. I'm a real chick.
That's your defense for everything.
Yeah, I think if the world comes to the end, if Jesus comes down and you like, you did a lot. I think I'm gonna sit your head like Jesus. I'm a real chick. It's hot
It's
down
not
there.
gonna care about that.
And no one's
You either
gonna
do what
push
you're
you
supposed
around.
to do or you're not doing what you're supposed to do. So that's the bottom line.
You know what I'm sorry, Suge Knight and Murphy, I'm sorry.
You know.
Sorry, all
You
of them.
know what, Harvey? I'm not gonna argue with you tonight. Tonight is not argue with Harvey night. So.
Is to, and we know what
No,
it is.
we still on this gentleman here though. I think
Yeah.
that since he survived his own attack on himself, I wonder what's gonna take place.
It's probably
Well, he's
gonna
being
be
charged with murder,
yeah.
of course, so he's gonna go to jail, but I wonder why,
He wasn't, I don't think he really wanted to kill himself,
because you could have, you know.
Other ways
yeah,
you
now,
can take yourself out of it.
Yeah, well, I just hope that, he repents, asks for forgiveness and move on. And he did what he did. You can't take a life, you can't bring back, Danny's life, so that's that, so.
The goal is to build
To
Danny's
Dan's
family.
family, so that's coming out of, Philadelphia. And we're gonna go ahead and segue to our final story of the night. Now, these two, apparently the daughter, the one that's pictured on the right, was illegally parked at a, Newark, New Jersey, airport.
I don't know what this area about, I really don't.
And apparently one of the port authorities was asking this young lady, you can't park there if you're waiting for somebody to come out, you have to go around and come back.
Right.
She didn't want to do that. She got belligerent with this woman, rolled the window down, I believe she punched a woman through the window, or opened the door, punched the woman, got out her car and started fighting. We don't know if it was a man or a woman, so it doesn't indicate that, but she's fighting this woman, and then I guess her mother
Well,
comes
we
out.
don't know if it's a man or woman, please stop saying woman,
Well, I'm sorry.
say individual.
Then individual, hey, that's a good word. You know what, that's why you my left-hand man, because you know what I need, you know what I needed. So, anywho, her mother comes out of the airport, see this kerfuffle, and jumps in and helps her, like the girl, the individual. Instead of breaking it up to see what's going down, she jumps in to fight, and so now they're both being charged with aggravated assault. So my question is, when does parenting stop? When does good parenting stop? When do you stop parenting your children?
In this case, when do it start?
When do it start? When do it stop? I mean, but when do you stop being a parent? Because in a situation like this, and you don't know what happened, you don't just go out and start helping somebody fight.
Now, you can say that, and put it this way.
Mm-hmm.
If you came outside
Mm-hmm.
and your daughter was fighting someone,
Right.
let's say this person was getting the best of your daughter,
Mm-hmm.
would you stop asking questions first, or would you try to intervene?
Now, I hear what you're saying. Do you want me to answer that question with the old Majungaray or the new Majungaray? Which one you want?
Give me some old
I'm gonna give you old. Now, if that would have happened like 10 years ago, I probably would have got a buck. But being the rational adult that I am now, I would try to separate, and I'm gonna ask what's happening here. I'm not gonna just I'm gonna pull the person off my daughter.
Right.
And I'm not gonna let my daughter hit this person while I'm pulling this person. You're not gonna do that. I'm trying to break the fight. You're not gonna do that. And then we're gonna get to what happened, because you don't know if my daughter kicked up the dust or not.
True.
You know what I'm saying? But if she didn't kick the dust up, and this person came over here kicking the dust up, then we got a problem.
Right.
So we don't want to call the police, but if this person is trying to stay on the same page with me, we'll figure it out, we'll hash it out, and we'll do it, a civil way. You know what I mean? I'm not just gonna come out my house and automatically start fighting somebody, and my daughter could be called all ruckus.
True.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm a rational person, I'm fair, and I'm not gonna do that. So, I just think that the mother was wrong. You don't know what happened, you're coming out of the facility, you don't know what went wrong, and your daughter was in the wrong, so now y'all both look like fools.
True. And then I was thinking about this when we were talking about it. If the person was security or police or whatever, with all the stuff that went on in this past year
Yeah,
with police and black people and the Michael Brown situation.
so they probably tried to heighten it up
You
a little bit.
know, this police ain't thinking about my daughter, here we go in that situation. So let me jump in there. And then, like I said, if it was a police officer who was armed, it's gonna be another situation. Someone got shot, there we go, back.
But people have to understand, you can't use what happened in Ferguson.
That's true.
You can't
Right.
use those incidents to justify you breaking the law or
But we
doing
do it
something
all
you
the
shouldn't.
time.
But we
Yeah.
do it, but I'm just saying, you shouldn't use
And not
those
black
things
people.
as a catalyst for breaking the law. You can't do that. So, you know, they were, if in fact it went down as smoothly as they're saying, when I say smooth, I mean, the Port Authority said, can you please move your car, you're not supposed to be parked there. There's really no telling what the Port Authority said to this young lady.
That's
But
true.
at the same time, she struck first. You should have just moved, you know. Even though I can understand somebody telling you to move, you wait, you're like, I don't want to move, but
Right.
let's move anyway. That you bring, sometimes we bring pressure on ourselves.
Yeah.
We pressure on ourselves, and we cause a lot of our own problems. So that's when you have to take responsibility for you. You know what I mean? So you have to be accountable for your actions and not blaming the next person for, she wanted me to move my car, you wasn't supposed to be there, so you should move the car. What are you talking about?
And then like I said, I wonder, I would love, and I guess we can research it, yeah, we probably should have.
Really?
I want to know,
Really?
like,
You said you probably should have.
but no, but I would like to know the age difference between the mother.
Oh,
They
the
look
mother,
very close.
they look, the mother is 41
Oh,
and
she
the
was
daughter
younger
is
than that.
24.
Oh, so it's not that close, they look fairly.
The mother looks just as young as the daughter. So now you can tell what her mind's at. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because sometimes, and she probably kick with her daughter all the time.
True.
And you ain't supposed to do that. Now, you can be your daughter friend and talk to her and keep her in life missed, but you ain't supposed to be kidding with her
No,
and getting
no.
low and all that.
Yeah.
That's, where's the respect factor?
Yeah, that's one thing I
Where's the
always
respect back?
question when parents try to be age. They
She
can't
is
stand.
age.
You can't, my mother used to always tell me when I was younger, if you play with a dog enough, it'll lick you in your mouth.
Yeah,
It's
that's,
so
I
different.
get that.
Yeah.
That is definitely some African American mama stuff,
Yeah.
isn't it? You play with a dog, you'll lick it.
Yeah, that's most black.
What does that
people.
mean? Like, if you keep playing with your kid, they gonna cuss you out of it?
Yeah, all that. If you get a big joke, I mean, most African Americans wear like dogs and cats. We don't go with the whole, oh, licking all over the face and kissing us. And then that's gross. Yeah.
I'm not one of that. That is my. I need to get rid of I mean, you know about that now, wow, that was funny. I know you said something about, you hope that she wasn't disabled. Why did you say that?
I said,
You had a spit with that, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm glad this came up. You know, in the show this.
Okay, come on with it.
I want to say this.
Ooh, this mouth got bite-like.
I really don't care who I offend when I say this.
Wow,
Disabled party
okay.
is for people who have physical impairments, not because you hurt your back, and you went to your doctor and gave you a parking placard so you can walk. If you get out your car, you walk into the store, walk into the movie theater,
You walk around.
right, if you got a job that you can walk around, park your ass in regular parking. Your back hurt, ain't nothing to do with your legs and none of that. And then you borrow parking placards from your grandma or somebody that has a disability, you park there. And I can't believe that you honestly don't think there's nothing wrong with the situation. So let's say somebody like me come up. Snowing outside, it's raining. I'm in a wheelchair, for real. This ain't a joke no more.
That ain't a joke, this is a real deal.
I need to be as close as I possibly can to get in. And you might say to yourself, well, it ain't my fault you in a wheelchair, you right. But guess what? Could be my fault that you in a wheelchair.
Wow,
I
that's what
catch
he
you
gonna
parking
say.
there and I move my back.
What you gonna do? You in a wheelchair?
That ain't nothing to do with that to pop those weasel. And the weasel goes. All I'm asking is, I'm going to say this.
Please.
I have nothing against people who are overweight. But being fat is not a disability that gives you a right to park in disabled park. Put down the turkeys, put down the cookies, put on the Kool-Aid. Hit a gym once in a while. Instead of hitting the bag in the ring. Time to squeeze your big ass out the post bag. And you parking in disabled park. Show us some respect, please. Yeah, you might have a hearing disability. Why not ask me? Well, ask me your ass in the house. Or get you a group and say, There'll be somebody to carry you into the remote. Well, you got to be more than one person.
Wow.
Just all I'm saying, I'm sorry.
That's his soapbox moment. That's his soapbox.
Just please, next time you think of parking disabled, parking
Think
people, say
about-
that maybe someone who really need this space. Do I really need this space? Because, come on.
Do you think that sometimes some people park there just run in and run out? Is that wrong?
That's very, really, is that wrong too? I have a bumper sticker on my car saying that I'll be just a minute, it's not a disability.
Damn, bumper sticker?
Yeah, I got one. I'll get you one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? So I can park, that mean I can park in the handicap spot. That was you gonna hit me?
That means
Was you about to hit me?
it's a bumper sticker,
You
it's not.
was about to assault me. Was you about to assault me?
I didn't want to.
You
I
want
was
to
put my
swear?
car in reverse. Just, ah!
Oh, wait. Whoa.
Ah. It really, that's what we do right now. It's all right.
All right, everybody. I guess Harvey's done right. But yeah, on a serious note, respect the handicap parking space.
Don't, that's not use the word.
Okay, I'm sorry, disabled. Okay, we have to use the formal words here. Let's respect that space and,
Because we do drive.
they drive.
Because we wheelchairs.
But didn't Dave Chappelle wanna know why it was so many handicap parking spots at the gym?
That was
Like, why y'all going to the gym and you're in a
Dave
wheelchair?
Chappelle said, and let me paraphrase this, I was laughing. Dude said, when you pull up to the gym, it's funny when I go to the gym.
Yes.
And I'm parking this every car. He said that when you pull up to the gym, you understand why they all these disabled parking spaces. If you're so fucked up, what you doing, working out, etc. And that's funny because I'm the only person that pulls up at the gym and I go to who uses a wheelchair, but there's older people who use walkers, who come there to swim, etc. So the disabled parking spaces are designated for people with disability, whether it's elderly or physically impaired.
Yeah.
Exactly, your back hurt. There's a lady at my job who's probably in her 60s who broke her foot. Now she had every right that I wouldn't even trip if she used disabled parking, but she never did.
Why? Because
She
she's 60
parked
and
farther
she
back,
broke her foot?
and she was like, well, you know, no, it's hard for her to walk. She lives like, well, really big. But she said, why don't I take up that space for someone who really need, I can still walk. We walking a couple of more feet to get in the car.
Yeah, I guess you're right. So on that note, what we're gonna do is, we know some of you might have something to say, and we want that input, and we want it to be raw and uncut, but we also want it to be nice. Well, some of y'all might give it to us, so go right
I
ahead.
don't mind.
That's fine. So if you wanna hit us, you know, you can hit me on Facebook, Majungaray Williams, Harvey, Dancing Harvey Ross. And also, we have Twitter accounts if anybody would like to,
Find us on Twitter.
Find us on Twitter,
Send us a tweet.
so my Twitter is MJ Watts at 9004. And Harvey's is Harvey X Ross at Bones
365.
365. And then also email. I'm majungaray@hotmail.com. And Harvey is Kobe 247-365 @gmail.com.
You wear a suit, go.
Get with us soon. Now, what I want to do, coming in next couple of shows,
Yeah.
I want to give shout outs to some of the viewers. So if you want to send, like, we're going to have a segment called Who Baby That Is. You know, we're going to use it. You know, we're going to talk his name. What it is you send pictures send us pictures of your loved ones and give us a little caption of what it is, how they're special to you, what it is that they do, you know, their hobbies or whatever. And we throw it up there and give you all the shout outs. So we're going to be doing that relatively soon. So be looking for that. And again, hit us on Facebook, Twitter, email, let us know what you think about the show, what we can improve, what we need to get rid of. I
And
might
please
get rid
don't
of
say
it.
it's bootleg. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's bootleg.
it is bootleg. You got bootleg movies, it'll be
Right.
this. It'll be
Exactly.
this. Okay, so on
It's
that
a
note,
mom and pop shop.
the moms and pops. I'm the moms and you pops.
Yes.
All right, so now, next thing I want to ask you all, please support me and my
Invention.
And my invention, yeah.
It's for
We're
women.
gonna get that up there. It's for men and women. Some men wear toupees. They like that stuff nice. But I have a GoFundMe account. Now keep in mind that this invention is not to make me, is not just personally for me to make me and my family rich, so to speak. It is a catalyst for me to do greater things in the community. I want to make safe and clean homes for the mentally ill. I want to open up CBRF homes, and I also want to do
What's
some independent. CBRF is people with like independent living,
Okay.
something like that. So independent living, maybe I should say the independent living homes, and I also want to have a hand in creating jobs. I really do. And so this particular thing is for that. I do need the funding for the things, my long-term goal. So don't just say, oh, we're gonna donate to her, she's just gonna get rich off. No, it's not about me, trust me. This gift was given to me from God. It's not about me, it's about what I need to do with it to better the community around me. So, everybody, peace. That's a water hole thing.